sometimes at night now, Michaela and I will scroll through TikTok, and then there's this one Pokemon on unboxing,
Okay.
like Pokemon
Card pack
openings.
opening? Uh-huh.
And there's only one profile that we like,
Okay.
called Kraken Hits.
1, 2, 3,
'Cause-
4 to the front, baby.
Yeah, he goes 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. And like, he's just not. He's a little obnoxious, but not as obnoxious as others.
Uh-huh.
He's not giving like male JoJo Siwa. Like he's giving. Listen, I'm like 27.
Yeah,
This is
here's the
a source of
cards.
Revenue for me. Y'all love it. I love Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
It's great.
All
It's
right.
So
He just like reads through the cards, and it's kind of relaxing.
I am kinda.
Good for
I'm
him.
into that shit.
Good for us.
We just get to have a regular conversation now.
That'll be kind of weird.
No pause at the halfway point to go, all right, let's see what we got to do
Make sure
next.
everybody can see us.
Yeah. Because nobody can see us. We're live from the digital void today, baby.
Off the grid.
Hello and welcome back to Big Cat Comedy, a serious podcast.
A very, very serious podcast.
I'm Harry James Miller, who forgot to bring his SD card, so there's no video,
And I'm Neil Van Cleet, that straight up doesn't own a SD card.
so there's no video.
Sorry.
My deepest apologies to all of our video watchers. I'll make the video I'll do something fun. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'll make something fun. I promise.
And for you video watchers, you're seeing it right now.
Yeah, you are seeing it in the video. Or maybe you turn on a YouTube video while you're cooking something, or you're paying attention to someone else. I don't know who would listen to a podcast and not give it their full undying attention, but to each their own.
I guess so.
How was your week?
It was pretty good. If you have any problems
Uh-huh.
with the video, please send us an email
Uh-huh.
at bigcatcomedy@gmail.com.
No, that's
Big Cat
not our
Comedy
email.
Podcast
There it is.
at gmail.com. Nailed it.
One day you'll remember.
One day I'll actually look at the email.
But not today.
My week was pretty good.
You do anything exciting?
No, I mean, I got to spend more time with you. That was kind of nice.
That was nice.
Always nice to spend time with you outside of the podcast.
Yeah. Just hang out.
Just boys being boys. you
Yeah.
know? Just doing our thing.
Uh-huh.
So that was nice. Other than that, didn't do much.
Great.
The wedding that we were supposed to go to,
Uh-huh.
was that this last week?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't go.
No.
A little sad, a little bit like, I understand, yeah.
Uh-huh. I almost wore my suit today. And
Oh, really?
I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
Because if I would have worn a suit for nobody to see it, would have been pretty pissed off.
Everybody on the subway would have just been like,
Damn, this dude. I was considering wearing a nice pair of pants, but then it was 80 degrees today, so
yeah,
I'm in my summer attire.
it is. And
Shorts and Hawaiian shirt, baby. Let's go.
I hope everybody can see your outfit.
Yeah.
It is warm. It's way too. Once it gets past like 65 degrees, I'm like, oh god, got to put on extra deodorant.
See, I love it when it gets to be this hot.
Yeah,
It's that Southern California heat.
exactly.
Just feels right.
Yeah, it's a bit warm for me.
Mhm.
A bit warm. How was your week?
My week was good. I got a new video up. Any week where I get a video up is a good week. If you haven't seen it yet, it's about Diana the Musical, which was a Broadway musical and now gets to live on forever on Netflix. So check that out if you'd like, if you haven't seen it yet. I'm really happy with it. It's very long.
That's okay.
And I feel like the only reason I'm allowed to make it so long is because I have a certificate in musical theater.
yes.
I feel like that gives me... This is the video on my channel now that I'm the most qualified to make by a long shot.
I mean, yeah, you have a certificate of musical theater.
Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with it.
You're a critique.
No, I just think that as like someone in the industry, you have to be able to like have opinions about said industry.
That's fair.
Because if you don't really have opinions about it, then why are you doing it?
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I don't consider myself a critic. I'm just someone who has a lot of opinions.
That you are. That you are. You want to know what days
What day will it be?
on
Today.
Monday, April 18th?
Today. Monday, April 18th.
Yes. It is. I'm getting a call.
From? Is
From
it important?
Bill.
Do we have to stop the podcast?
No.
Okay.
Do you know where Redondo Beach, California is?
It's Redondo, but yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Bill. Well, we'll cut his list.
I was going to say, I'm going to bleep out his last name.
So today, Monday, April 18th, it is perfect for us.
Is it Big Cat Day?
No, it's International Amateur Radio Day.
Oh, okay.
We're not quite pros. We're not getting
No.
paid for this quite yet.
So yeah, this is our day.
This is our day.
Hey, here's to us.
And that's why we chose no video. It's purely
It's
radio.
pure radio day. Yeah, this was planned and orchestrated.
It's also, and that's international. International.
Great.
So the C's are not celebrating.
Quite worldwide.
Yeah,
But international.
pretty good. It's also National Animal Crackers Day.
Nice. Can't say that on Twitch.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You could say animal saltines though.
But they're not saltines.
They're not
are
though. They're more cookie than cracker
They're
to begin
definitely
with.
more cookie.
But that's besides the point.
So, were you a fan of animal crackers growing up?
I liked the ones that were like,
The frosted?
yeah, the circus ones where they're frosted and they got the sprinkles on them.
I never liked animal crackers.
No?
And I feel like I would always get them at Sunday school.
I also feel like that's the place I got animal crackers the most.
And I guess it makes sense. Noah's Ark and
They're fairly inexpensive.
that too. That too. But I think it was a combination of having them so much and then just having them with like a little Dixie cup of water.
Yeah.
Just
That's the way to go.
not a
though.
great snack.
All right.
I'll admit it.
All right.
Sunday school didn't treat us right.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's National Lineman Appreciation Day.
Lineman Appreciation Day.
Now, I know what you're thinking.
It's not the NFL season.
It's not the NFL season.
So why are we appreciating the linemen now?
It's because we're not talking about those linemen, damn it. They get paid enough, huh?
Okay.
We're talking about Glenn Campbell's I'm a lineman for the county.
I can't say I'm familiar.
You don't know Wichita County lineman?
Oh!
I am a lineman for the county. You don't know that one?
I do know that one.
Okay.
I do know that one.
So that's the lineman we're talking about.
Okay, gotcha.
And I actually know a lineman.
Uh-huh.
My great uncle is a lineman.
Does he enjoy the job?
He really likes it.
Good. I'm glad.
And he's a big guy, kind of like me.
Uh-huh. I just assume everyone in your family is kind of a big guy. You know?
On the Crandall side, not so much.
Which is surprising.
I guess on the Crandall side, a lot of the boys have broad shoulders like I do.
Uh-huh.
But they're not tall like I am. I get all my height from my mother's side. And then my
Gotcha.
broadness from the Crandall side. So,
You get this way from your mom and this way from your dad.
yeah. So I got the big jeans.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's why it's so hard for you to buy a pair of pants.
Impossible. It's impossible. So those are what days it is.
Uh-huh.
There's a couple more, but they're not near as exciting as National Line. Oh, I guess the only other one is National Columnists Day.
Wow. They really, no one's really talking about columnists enough.
Just that also feels like a specific job within a specific job.
Yeah. It is. You're absolutely
Do we
right.
really need to designate one of our 365 days?
I mean, it feels like we're at a point where everything has a day. Like if you just look up National Blank Day, you're gonna get a result.
Probably.
And I hope that it's a result that means it's the same day every year, like April 18th today.
Yeah.
Any of those where it's like it changes every year, get the fuck out of here. That's not a national day then. Then it's just we felt like doing something fun.
Yeah. What do you got for me?
Well, the baseball season has begun.
Yes.
And unfortunately, was it yesterday? 2 days ago? I don't know. There was actually an injury near like a scary one happened on the field.
For Major League, or was it a minor league thing?
It was a major league game.
What team? The Reds?
It was the Braves was at bat. The Braves catcher.
Okay. Is that Darnaud?
Yes, Darnaud. I'll put the video up on the screen. Just a warning to everybody. It's, it's a baseball hitting somebody, and he goes down.
Okay.
He absolutely drops.
Okay.
Here's the video for you.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Well, I hope so. Gets absolutely
Clobbered.
dropped. Yeah.
You hate to see that.
You hate to see such violence in the sport of baseball, but more than that, you hate to see a jersey that looks like this. The pitcher's last name is Strange-Gordon, and putting all those letters on the back of a baseball jersey, it's too many.
It is too many. You don't want a rainbow.
No, and it's not. I'd say it's a horseshoe beyond a rainbow, because I feel like a rainbow implies that it's, one half of a circle.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's traveling more than just a half circle. The audio listeners, it wasn't actually like the ball hit the guy in the shoulder like really slow.
It was a position player.
Yeah,
pitching.
that's the other thing. Is it was a position player on the mound, not an actual pitcher.
So it was like a 40-mile-per-hour ball.
It said it was going 52.
Oh.
Most of that is
Slow,
probably
yeah.
just due to gravity pulling the ball down
Yeah.
to earth.
And for those of you who don't know baseball very well, 52, pretty slow for a pitch.
Yeah, I'd
That's
say
about
like
half the speed.
a regular fastball goes mid to low 90s.
Yeah.
If you're a real good pitcher, you can get it up in the hundos.
Yeah. Fastest pitch ever. Do you know what it was?
500 miles an hour.
You're close. 501.
Oh, no way. How fast was the fast pitch? I know the guy's got it tattooed on his arm.
108 miles per hour.
Damn.
That's quick. That ball's cooking.
How do you, as a catcher, even know where that thing's ending up?
I don't. You say, hey, throw as fast. Here's my mitt.
Mm-hmm.
Just please,
Please hit me.
please hit the mitt, not me.
Yeah.
Don't hit me. I'm a little scared that you're throwing this fast, even at the mitt.
Uh-huh. I would be too. It's too quick.
Yeah, that was pretty scary.
Mm-hmm. That was the first thing I wanted to bring up today, just to really set the mood.
Okay, cool. Okay, you want to hear some animal news? I got 2 stories today.
Okay.
But the first one, do you know what a javelina is?
Do I know what a javelina is? Come on, of course I do.
You are from the Southwest.
I had a book that was the 3 Little Pigs, but it was the 3 Little Javelinas instead.
Oh, how sweet.
Very cute.
For those of you that don't know, javelina is a southwestern desert hog.
Yeah. They're like hairy boars.
Yeah, it's a boar basically, but I think they only live in deserts.
I think so, yeah.
Particularly also the Southwest and Mexico region. But in Arizona, a javelina got stuck in a car.
What is with you and stories about animals getting stuck in cars?
I don't know. They find me.
Uh-huh. All right.
But this javelina snuck into a hatchback.
Uh-huh.
And I guess they just left the trunk door, the hatchback open, and it got in. And all this little guy was after was some Cheerios.
Aww.
Or no, not Cheerios, Cheetos.
Oh, that's even cuter.
And so he was just trying to get some Cheetos.
Uh-huh.
And one quote I just love from this article. It's not very long, but the spokesperson for the
javelina?
police
Oh, okay.
No, the Javelina didn't get a spokesperson, unfortunately.
And why not?
Nobody represented him.
Why is that not in the Constitution, huh? Aren't
I
you
don't know.
legally required to get a prosecutor or a defendant if you cannot provide one for yourself?
I guess not in Arizona.
Wow.
Laws are a bit different there.
All right.
But the spokesperson said, "Can you blame him? Who doesn't love a midnight Cheeto snack?"
Okay, good. I'm glad that the state authorities are on the side of the Javelina.
The Javelina was safely removed.
Good.
He's safe.
Good. Doing his thing.
He just wanted some Cheetos.
Yeah.
So if you see a little piggy, any sort of piggy,
He just
Come
wants
on.
a little snack.
give him some Cheetos,
Give
huh?
give it Cheeto.
Everybody loves those
Yeah.
those crispy, cheesy. Do you call them chips?
Cheetos? Yeah, they're a chip.
They're a chip,
Yeah.
a deformed chip.
Well, what else would they be?
I don't know.
Like, I get that they'd be a snack. That's the
That's the parent. yeah.
broad term, but they're a chip.
Yeah,
They're not a cookie.
they're certainly not a cookie.
They're not a cracker.
They could be a cracker.
Why?
Sun chips? Those are crackers, right?
No, those are chips. Why would they be called Sun Chips if they were crackers, Eli?
I guess so. Let me think of something else. What about those those trail mixes with like the funky shapes? What about those twisty Fritos? Are those chips or crackers?
Like the honey barbecue twist. Those are chips.
Goldfish.
Those are a cracker.
Now, why are those crackers and Cheetos are a
Y-
chip?
It's just got the feel to it.
You just gotta know, huh?
Yeah, it's like porn. I know it when I see it. Isn't that the quote from the congressperson?
I guess I gotta get that.
Okay, so I
that
feel like
sense.
the most common chip is the potato chip.
Yeah,
That's the easiest to identify.
right.
Thinly sliced potato, fried or baked.
Yeah.
Chip. But it has to be cooked like to crunchy, and it has to be thinly sliced and into circles and not spears, because if it's spears then it's a french fry, which the British people would say are chips, but that's a whole other
Different
discussion.
argument. We're not.
Discussion. And then I feel like to be a chip it has to be like dusted with a flavoring. You know, I'd say that's the secondary criteria. Like even lightly salted Lay's,
Okay.
they got a thing on them.
Yeah.
Cheetos got that dust.
What about veggie straws?
I don't even know what to call those. They're a healthy snack.
Okay. A different category altogether.
Yeah, veggie chips. Those are chips. Veggie straws. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really think those are chips.
All right.
That's my hot take of the day.
All right. I hope the audience weighs in, because I also want to know.
You really just want some emails.
Or even just comment. I want to know, is Cheeto a chip?
It's gotta be. What else? What else would it be?
A cracker.
It's not a cracker.
So what's a cracker then?
Like a graham cracker or a Ritz cracker or a saltine cracker
Goldfish.
or a goldfish cracker.
Okay.
See, goldfish are kind of weird though, because I feel like goldfish it exists as like both a super category and a category.
Okay.
You know, because there's like, when you say goldfish, I'm assuming you refer to the most basic, original, cheddar flavored goldfish. But like, there's also just like pretzel goldfish.
Yeah.
And are pretzels chips? I don't think so.
What are pretzels?
They're
What category?
pretzels. That's a whole other category.
Damn. Wow.
And then you get the real. I think the real question is: are flavor blasted goldfish chips? Because I could see that more than I could see regular, because they
Okay.
got the dust on them.
Got it.
Are there sour cream and onion goldfish?
Goldfish?
Because anything that's sour cream and onion has to be a chip.
Okay.
I don't think there's any.
Now you mentioned earlier that chips have to be made from potatoes.
No. That's just the most common way
Got it.
for chips to be made.
Okay.
I think that if it is a thinly sliced potato,
Automatically chip.
it's got it. Like, you can't look at a Lay's and tell me that's a cracker.
Right.
I'll smack you in the face.
All right. I'm glad we settled that debate. What do you got for me next?
I saw a really interesting article
Okay.
from the Los Angeles Times talking about Arizona tea, a lovely beverage. I bought one at the bodega on the way here.
Yeah.
Um,
A high school staple for me.
absolutely. Cost 99 cents for a can. To this day, has remained at that price point for 30 years. So it was really fun because they had like all sorts of graphs about like the price of milk versus the price of gas versus the price of Coke versus the price of Arizona by the ounce.
Mm-hmm.
So you got all these upward lines. Coca-Cola's exponentially growing.
Really?
Oh yeah, milk's not moving too much. That's just, it's their thing. Arizona's not moving at all. And gas is also going up, believe it or not. But in the story about it, there was one line that I really, really loved. How does Arizona pull this off? Well, the price of everything else goes up. The short answer? The company is making less money.
That makes sense.
That's really it. That's really the whole article. As inflation soars, how is Arizona iced tea still 99 cents? They're making less money. That's all that they're doing.
That kind of reminds me of the Costco CEO going, "We're not fucking raising the price of the hot dog."
I love that. I wanna pull up the exact quote. Costco CEO hot dog.
It doesn't matter what it costs Costco. That hot dog is remaining a constant.
$1.50. If you raise the price of the fucking hot dog, I will kill you.
A CEO to his
No. It was Costco's founder
oh,
to the CEO.
which is funnier.
Because the founder is just like some dude. The founder didn't actually say fucking. He just said effing. He said, if you raise the price of the effing hot dog, I will kill you. But the full quote is, if you raise the price of the effing hot dog, I will kill you. Figure it out. That's really just the peak of fuck around and find out.
I dare you.
If you want to do it, go ahead. See what happens. See what happens if you raise the price of the fucking hot dog.
And I guess Arizona is following the same business model.
Yeah, where they're just like, yeah. Their founder or CEO was like, the price of everything else is going up. We just want people to be able to enjoy a nice Arizona tea for 99 cents.
Says, don't raise the price. I won't kill you, but
come on now. I'm not strapped for cash exactly. I'm the CEO of a major beverage company. Sure, we'll keep it at 99 cents.
and they got other stuff.
Yeah. They got so many varieties.
Yeah.
So many drinks to buy.
They also have those Arizona gummies now,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm not a fan of. I'm a big fan of gummy treats, but not a big fan of
But
those.
not those. All right. Are gummy treats chips?
No,
Good.
they're gummies.
Okay.
That's like at the beginning of the tree, the
Split.
snack tree. Yeah, like
Snack.
sweet and salty.
Oh, okay. But are all chips salty? Yeah, I guess so.
If you could tell me one chip that's
Sweet chocolate chip.
oh
Fuck you, idiot.
is chocolate chip a chip?
It's a different type of chip,
It's a
know?
morsel.
It's like, is a poker chip a chip? I guess so, but it's not a snack chip.
Yeah, where does that fit into the
So
tree?
you got snacks at the top.
Yeah.
Then you got sweet and salty. And then there's sweet chips and salty chips.
Okay.
Sweet chips are like chocolate chips, yogurt chips.
And poker chips are sweet when
Poker
they're,
chips
when
are
they're
not.
good.
They're not even in the snack category. Are you telling me you're eating poker chips?
No, I've never been to Vegas. Never tried
Please
it.
don't. You've got a submission from the live studio audience.
Yes.
What is the difference between crackers and chips? The top answer: crackers are made from flour, chips are made from potato.
Okay, but the Cheetos aren't made from potato.
What are they made from?
like high fructose corn syrup concentrate.
Well, that's not flour now, is it?
No.
They're made of enriched cornmeal, vegetable oil, cheese seasoning, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're not chips. They're branded as Cheetos Crunchy Cheese Flavored Snacks.
Oh, so maybe they're just totally separate.
They're not
neither
in the
cracker
chip nor
nor-
cracker tree.
Wow.
That's crazy. And they, believe it or not, have a lot of sodium
No way.
and a little bit of iron.
Some iron in there. Mm. Doesn't the body need a little bit of iron?
Mm-hmm. One serving of Cheetos, serving size 1 package, gives you 2% of your iron. So if you eat 50 packs of Cheetos, you've got all your iron for the day.
Right on.
Yeah. And about 500% of the sodium you need.
What's the least healthy metal for the human body?
Probably mercury.
You don't think there's a more poisonous metal?
I think once you get to poisonous, it's all the same.
What about all the stuff at like the bottom of the periodic table?
Like
That-
berkelium.
Yeah.
Like
all
the shit that they had to like fuse in a laboratory because they couldn't find
straight
it.
Up created, yeah. I'll bet that shit's way more poisonous than mercury.
Maybe. But like I feel like most of that stuff is just the novelty anyway. You know, like they're like, well, what if we just like smashed a bunch of protons together and hoped that it stayed stable enough for like 2 minutes?
When I took chemistry in high school, chemistry pissed me off a lot.
Uh-huh.
That was one of the things that really pissed me off. I'm like, they're inventing new elements. Like,
Yeah.
what do they need that for? You have all the,
You
you're
don't
using
need
the
it.
other elements to
But
create this one.
It's fun, you know? You don't like discovering things?
I do, but now you're just making stupid shit up.
Well, that's what discovering shit is. You get to make up a name for it.
Well, speaking of discoveries,
Okay.
I got a great one for you.
Okay.
There's an ecology professor.
Named
I'm not going to say his name.
Barbara Streisand.
No, but he does have a funny name.
Okay. And you're not going to say it?
Okay, I'll say it. Michael Sweet.
Okay. That's not as funny as I thought.
It's kind of funny.
Could be funnier, though.
It could be funnier. But Sweet?
Michael Sweet seems like a smooth talker.
Well, he's an ecology professor at
Uh-huh.
the University of Derby.
Okay.
So I don't think. And you'll learn why he's not a huge sweet talker either. He thinks that famous Loch Ness monster photo
Yeah.
is a whale penis.
A whale cock
Oh, yes, a whale's genitalia.
in Loch Ness?
Yeah, Yeah,
Okay. Do you have any reasoning or just like...
yeah. He
I
has some
think
reasoning.
so.
Yeah, he says that whale penises are alien-esque, and they look like tentacles, sort of.
Okay.
And so, back when like pirates were there and they'd make up stories of sea monsters, he also says that the Kraken was probably just a bunch of whale penises.
A bunch?
Because like a whale only has one penis,
Uh-huh.
so you're not going to see multiple
if
tentacles. Yeah, but when a whale is mating with another male,
Uh-huh.
the other males just kind of flop their penises about. And so, let me show you what they kind of look like.
Wow.
They're pretty tentaculous, right?
Yeah, I would say that's a great word for it. They look almost tongue-like.
A little bit. And so, he was like, yeah, they probably, because whales live in pods,
Uh-huh.
so the male whales will just go up and flop their penises about.
Uh-huh.
And so, that could be mistaken for a kraken.
I guess so.
A little baby kraken.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'd be a little scared if I saw these
little tentacles coming out of the ocean.
flying around.
And then if someone told you they were a bunch of penises, would that make you more or less scared?
Oh, I don't know.
I think I'd be about the same.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be more scared. However, I don't think that I'd be less fearful of them. There's still large flesh coming at me.
And it's just
Yeah.
but
Flopping like a fish.
this Michael Sweet guy,
Mm-hmm.
you saw that one tweet about whale penises. He has 3 tweets about whale penises.
I mean, you gotta educate the people somehow.
just that's so much. But he believes that Nessie isn't real, which I got a big problem with.
Okay.
Now I don't know if Nessie is real or not. But I feel like it's a huge disservice to just say she's some whale penis. That's the patriarchy's long game, you know?
Uh-huh. To take female icons
Yeah.
and just attribute them.
A female mythological legend.
Uh-huh.
and just
Go,
replacing
that's actually
her
a
w-
penis.
Yeah. That's a dick. That's
No, you're a dick, Michael. Get the hell out of here.
fuck you, Michael. So that's about it.
Yeah. That's all your animal news for the day?
That's all my animal news. But Nessie possibly being a penis is that's pretty big.
Pretty crazy.
I don't
I mean, the
agree.
penis is pretty big, and the news is too.
Yeah. But also, like, if you look that and that, they don't look that similar.
No. Nessie is a lot more similar girth throughout.
Yeah.
Whereas the whale penis,
It really tapers off.
yeah, it really, I would describe it more as a cone than a cylinder.
Yeah. And, like, with the famous Nessie picture,
Uh-huh.
there's a head. There is
Yeah.
a head there.
Yeah. And I don't really see a head on that penis,
I mean,
which, you know, every other penis I've seen has a head on it. So I don't know.
sorry, whales, get it together, huh?
I don't know.
Get it together.
Is that all you have?
That's every single thing I have.
Wow. It
Just
really is a short day.
Javelina and whale penis.
Good stuff. I want to talk a little bit about NFTs.
Oh, okay.
It's good news though, because it's
They're
bad
going
news
away?
for NFT people. So Jack Dorsey, formerly CEO of Twitter founder, he minted the first ever tweet as an NFT, and it sold for $2.9 million. This was a while ago. This was last year.
Right.
And then this year, the person who owns that NFT listed it for $48 million.
That is silly. I got it.
The highest bid that they actually got on the NFT,
Yeah.
$280.
Good.
That's it.
Good.
So if you just do some quick maths,
Yeah.
something that was worth $2.9 million
Yeah.
and now worth 280,
Yeah.
that's a drop off of about 10,000%.
Fantastic.
And I gotta say, I love to see it.
The thing with these NFTs,
Is they're dying out.
which is good. It's made up art
Uh-huh.
with made up money.
Uh-huh. That's all of crypto.
And all these people now have made up jobs.
Yeah.
I guess that's most of like stock market stuff.
A lot of the economy is jobs that like aren't necessary.
Right.
Like I'd say like if you're growing food or raising livestock or like if you work for the sanitation department, those are like necessary jobs
Yeah,
to keep a
you're
society
definitely
functioning.
contributing.
Yeah. But like NFT artist, not a real job. Social media influencer, not a real job. Wall Street broker, not a real job.
No.
Most jobs are superfluous.
And most of these made up jobs or these stupid jobs make a lot of money.
They do. They do. That's all entertainment is.
Ain't that the truth? Can't wait to be there one day.
I was gonna say maybe one day, but it's not us right now.
No, we'll get there.
Yeah. But I just had to share the good news that $280 was the highest bid,
Good.
which is ridiculous.
It is
that's-
ridiculous, but I that was great news.
Yeah, that was my good NFT news. We're probably not going to talk about NFTs much more on this podcast,
No.
just because they seem to be dying out.
Right.
Just naturally. Like, there was the big NFT hype for a bit where everyone was like, yo, NFT, it's the future.
Yep.
If you got a cool looking house, turn that into an NFT. That's my favorite Gary Vee quote. It's either that one or the one where he's like, think about the person who you love most in this world, right? Now imagine them dead.
What? And that's an NFT?
And no, it's not an NFT. That's how you get into your business mindset. Everyone who ever loved you, everyone you ever loved, everything you ever loved is going to be gone one day. So you gotta invest.
So never live
So
in the
you gotta
moment.
be on the grind. You gotta
Never
stack
enjoy
your
anything.
paper. Yeah. Gary Vee is a I'll say it, a dumb man. And he's a New York Jets fan. So double dumb.
Double dumb. And that's where two negatives don't make a
They
positive.
don't make a positive. They're just stacking up. It's just more negative.
Yeah.
So there's that. The other big news. Are you familiar with Noah Beck? Does that name sound familiar to you at
It
all?
sounds familiar. Is he
He's an influencer.
okay?
I believe he's dating one of the D'Amelios.
Okay.
Can we get a fact check on that? He's a Sway House TikToker. Not the soccer midfielder. Are Noah and Dixie still together? They're just friends. Good friends. So
Sad.
maybe no longer dating a D'Amelio. But that's, regardless, superfluous to this story. He is going to both star in and produce
Okay.
a movie called The QB Bad Boy and Me.
The QB Bad Boy and
Me. A football romance movie based on the Wattpad published story by the same name.
Okay.
And I wanted to read the description of the movie.
Please.
The movie centers on Dallas Bryan,
Okay.
a cheerleader
Oh.
impassioned by Dallas Bryan is the female lead in this. Didn't expect it. A high school cheerleader impassioned by the art of dance, who hopes to use it as a means of escaping her sleepy small town. Bryan has her sights on a coveted dance scholarship at Cal Arts,
Wow.
and nothing or no one is going to stand in her way.
Good.
That is, until the star high school quarterback, Drayton Leahy,
Drayton.
crashes into her life.
Drayton.
His name is Drayton Leahy. That's incredible.
I've never heard Drayton.
Drayton Leahy. That's one of those made up, like, spelling Kaylee with an EIGH type names.
Yeah.
But it's perfect.
Drayton.
Drayton Leahy.
Doesn't even feel good in the mouth, does it?
Oh, I disagree.
Drayton.
Can you imagine? Okay, so I haven't read the story, and I'm assuming that the story on Wattpad is going to be very similar to the story of the movie,
Yeah.
which I probably will watch.
Okay.
I'm sure a lot of YouTubers will make videos about it when it comes out. It'll be a great time.
Yeah.
But can you imagine you're doing a monologue, you're giving an impassioned speech, and you have to say, and you know what, Drayton Leahy?
Oh God, it's gross.
It's perfect. It just adds another layer on top of everything else that's going on in that story.
Every time that's mentioned.
Drayton Leahy.
Oh.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
If you love him so much, why don't you marry him, huh?
Because he's a fictional character.
Okay.
His name's Drayton Leahy. I'm not in love with Noah Beck.
I'm not saying to marry Noah Beck.
Okay, good. Because I won't.
Okay.
glad we could square that away.
Yeah.
I also didn't realize this, but Wattpad now has like a production company.
Okay.
So there's this parent company called Naver, and they also own Webtoon, which is like an online cartoon. So I feel like that was pretty self-explanatory. They acquired Wattpad for $600 million.
Wow.
For a fan fiction website.
Over $500 million.
$600 million to acquire Wattpad. That's crazy. And they're gonna start producing a bunch of movies from the stories that are on Wattpad, because that's what you do.
Whoever sold Wattpad, good work.
Fucking rich as hell. And the thing is, like, I hope that it's not like a bunch of insider tech people who got a lot of that money.
Yeah.
I hope that it's because I'm sure that a lot of the money was not given to all of the people who had written stories on Wattpad, which is really who's creating the value on Wattpad.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like the person who like wrote the QB Bad Boy and Me is gonna get paid when they make the movie. So like that's
Good.
something. But
probably not enough. But.
yeah, I just hope that a lot of the sale money went to like a bunch of fan fiction writers and like people who are on AO3 and
That's
all that sort of stuff.
That's really becoming pretty popular.
I mean, we
Movies
saw
based
with
off of fanfic.
That's what 50 Shades of Grey is.
Yeah.
There's that
one Harry Styles
That's
one.
what I was going to bring up next is the Harry Styles story. It's just where people go to read their smut. The QB Bad Boy and Me has over 30 million reads.
Wow.
30 million reads, which is a lot more effort to put into something than just turning it on Netflix.
You think they're gonna make the movie pretty smutty?
I haven't read the book, so I don't know how rabid they get in there, how raunchy they turn it on.
Schoolers.
That's the other thing. They are high schoolers. So I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but I'm excited that the person who wrote this fic is getting a check.
Yeah, that is good.
And I'm pretty sure Noah Beck signed on to do like 4 movies with Wattpad Studios.
Okay.
So, that's the new
He's
way.
got his contract locked down.
Yeah, if you blow up on TikTok, you can either become a musician, you can take the what's her name route. She works a lot with Pokimane and Valkyrie. I don't remember her name. I'll put it on the screen right now, and I'll say, Harry, you freaking idiot. You can either become a musician, or you could become sort of like an announcer person,
Mm-hmm.
or you could become like just continue to be a TikToker, or you can star in likely low budget bad movies like Addison Rae did,
Which is pretty fun.
yeah. But I think that because these stories have originated on Wattpad, or at least what I'm hoping,
Mm-hmm.
is that they take themselves significantly less seriously.
Right.
Because like Netflix produced He's All That.
Yeah.
And so like they definitely were like they were making a light teen comedy, but they like were attempting to seriously do that.
Yeah.
And I don't think that Noah Beck has the acting chops. Obviously this will be his like first big role as the protagonist of a movie, but I don't think he's got the acting chops to do it. So I hope that it doesn't take itself too seriously at all.
And how can you with a fan?
With Drayton Leahy.
Yeah.
I mean, you could take fanfic pretty seriously. The writer of 50 Shades, E.L. James, Erica Mitchell, is famously incredibly difficult to work with because of how seriously she takes her books.
But like those books are written pretty seriously.
Yeah, but they're not good.
And I can imagine most of the stuff on Wattpad is
a little more of a meme, a little
Yeah.
more of a goof and a gaff.
Or even just a little bit fantastical.
Uh-huh. Have you seen all of the all the fics from there that I was like, well, your parents come downstairs. Well, honey, we sold you into slavery to pay your debts.
What?
Yeah, there's so many about like being sold into slavery, and then you walk downstairs and there he was, my new owner, Harry Styles.
God, what a terrible kink.
There's so many stories where you're just like put in a position of subservience to a male pop icon.
I never read any fanfic.
Why not? I never did either.
Go just now.
I was pretty boring, I guess.
Uh-huh. I only got like the really good ones.
Yeah.
Like the version of Harry Potter where everything's really Christian.
Okay.
That's great. I love that one. But that one is a joke. It's not like
It better be.
it's not a serious. I mean, part of the fiction of it is the author is pretending to be an author who's writing it seriously. So like there's like author's notes at the beginning of chapters about like her children and all that stuff. It's great. But yeah. I haven't read any fan fiction meant to be taken seriously.
Got it.
Even in Blazeball, which I know has a huge fan fiction aspect to the fandom. I haven't read any of it. It's just not where my baseball brain lies.
Maybe one episode. I just gotta.
I think it'd be really fun to read a fan fiction.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get around to that.
Who knows?
Who knows?
The other thing I wanted to talk about while we're on the topic of fan fiction,
Yeah.
online culture, stan culture.
Yeah.
Get
on with it, man.
It's a transition. You ever heard of that?
No.
All right. Well, another Twitter stan account nonchalantly announces their bizarre crisis.
Okay.
So you're familiar with stan accounts?
Yeah.
Did you know about the Taylor Swift updates account?
No.
Where so a lot of these stan accounts are just like run by regular people who just really, really love the celebrity.
Right.
So like the Taylor Swift updates account tweeted one day, update, as most of you know, I haven't been very active in the past couple months because I was in prison, slanty face. I'm back now though, more Taylor Swift updates coming soon. So someone replied, OMG, why? Asking, why were you in prison? And they said, I refuse to join the IDF, LMAO. So that was the first time that we saw a stan account just be like, hey, I was in jail for a little bit, but it's all good now. And then it happened again with a Billie Eilish stan account.
Okay.
Who tweeted, hey y'all, sorry I've been IA. I've been in jail for the past few weeks, but Happy New Year. Reply, are you dead ass? The account replies, yeah, haha, I kind of helped start a pyramid scheme. Not my best moment.
Whoops. Whoops.
Feel like they're maybe downplaying their involvement a little bit there.
I mean, I may have helped start a pyramid.
Start a pyramid scheme. Not my best moment. At least they're a little humble. Just be like, you know what, that wasn't the real me.
Wasn't very smart.
Yeah, I've done better things than that. And then it happened again with a Lady Gaga stan Twitter account.
Goodness.
Sorry for the lack of updates last night. I was literally kidnapped. Parentheses. Yes. No joke. Close parentheses. But I gladly made it out safely, and everything's okay. Here's Lady Gaga looking radiant at the NYFCC last night, where she accepted her Best Actress award, the New York Film Critics Circle. And then that same Gaga account tweeted, sorry about the lack of updates. Got arrested at a Ukraine-Russia war protest in Moscow. Who's excited to see Lady Gaga tonight at the SAG Awards?
Wow.
Yeah.
That one just can move on so quick. I was kidnapped, but my mental health is doing well.
Yeah, I'm cool. So as long as you guys are all cool, we're good. We're good to go.
I just got arrested, but thank God this jail
More
has
updates coming
TVs,
soon.
huh?
Yeah.
Thank God there's Wi-Fi.
For real.
Russian jail sound pretty fun.
I don't know if they were actually in Russian jail, though.
Oh.
I mean, you can. Oh, it was a protest in Moscow, so I guess they were in Russian jail. Damn. I guess I didn't pay attention when I read it.
Yeah, what the hell?
My apologies. But those are all Twitter accounts, which means maybe all gonna be Elon Musk accounts soon.
That's true.
I don't think Elon Musk realizes how quickly most people will leave Twitter if he owns Twitter.
Yeah. Is that finalized yet?
No. He just like announced that he was willing to buy it.
Got it.
Because he's already a minority shareholder. He owns like 9% of Twitter right now.
Okay.
He's made a few $1 billion off that investment already. Just because anytime Elon invests in anything, the price of the stock goes up.
Right.
Just because it's got that Elon Musk vibe to it.
Yep. Puts his name on it.
Yeah. But
Because stocks are stupid.
Yeah, but he announced that he was willing to buy Twitter.
Yeah.
They haven't sold it to him yet, but it looks like it could be coming soon, where Elon Musk owns Twitter.
What changes do you think will happen if he owns Twitter?
You're not allowed to post that picture of him sitting next to that old CRT with the PayPal logo on it, where his hairline is about halfway back to his head. You're not allowed to post pictures of him and Ghislaine Maxwell hanging out together. You're not allowed to say apartheid money. You're not allowed to say emerald mines. You're not allowed to say go take care of your child.
Are you allowed to mention his child at all?
Yeah, you can say the name of the child. I can't say it, not because like I'm restricted to. I just don't know how to pronounce it.
Right.
But I'm sure you can say the name of the child. I mean, like Elon's whole thing is he was tweeting about how Twitter doesn't do enough to protect free speech and all that.
Is Trump going to be allowed back on Twitter?
That is the big question. It'd be very entertaining if he was. But
I'll bet he'd allow him back.
I mean, probably everyone who's banned from Twitter and is now on Truth Social would come back.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of good people. But I think that Elon Musk's free speech first thing is just so funny because he's so thin-skinned.
Yeah.
Like he cannot handle any criticism.
Right.
So if you're actually going to do free speech and it actually ends up being like you're allowed to say whatever you want, I'll be a little impressed.
Okay.
I'll be a little surprised if Elon Musk actually is like, no, you can say whatever the hell you want about me.
Do it.
You can say you want to chop my head off and send a bomb to my house. And that's okay on Twitter. But the other thing is, if people are saying that on Twitter, is Twitter going to want people advertising? Like are people going to want to advertise next to threats like that? I don't know.
You can say whatever you want.
But will Charmin Ultrasoft want to advertise next to whatever anyone wants to say? I don't know. That's the big question. But with Elon Musk, not knowing is the name of the game.
Amen. Amen.
Maybe he'll just ban people from posting clips of him hosting SNL. Do you think he thinks he did a good job there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, he's so full. I see what he tweets out. He's sure he's the funniest person.
Okay.
He's sure of it. Even though his humor is 15 years old.
Yeah.
He knows he's the funniest person.
All
and
right.
he is.
As our future Twitter overlord, he is.
He's very funny. He's the funniest person. Can't wait to get him on the pod one day.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be our big guest for episode 10.
Surprise.
Yeah, he's going to come on a podcast with about 120 some odd subscribers. Because that's the business acumen. He knows Big Cat Comedy's going to the moon.
Yep.
Just like Dogecoin.
Just like Doge.
And NFTs. And Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Yep.
Did you see on Jimmy Fallon? This is totally tangent. I'll tell you, my NFTs, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Paris Hilton and Jimmy Fallon talking about their apes on the show. There's a worse clip than that now.
What is it?
It is of the actress Gal Gadot
Okay.
eating a Reese's peanut butter cup for the first time
Jimmy Fallon.
on Jimmy Fallon.
Are the writers out of ideas?
I mean, I feel like at this point they're just coasting. I
Hey Fallon, what do you want to do?
eat a peanut butter cup.
God, you know what I'd really love right now? A Reese's peanut butter cup.
That's the bit. Has Gal ever had one? No? Great. It's going to
Cool.
be your first time. And she like bites it and she's like, well, that's good.
That's it.
She's a little more excited than I was just there.
They are good.
But she wasn't like a Reese's peanut butter cup isn't going to blow your mind.
They should have given her an egg. Reese's peanut butter egg.
Oh, I thought you meant just put an egg in Reese's peanut butter and she bites into the egg.
Oh, egg.
Oh, you got egged,
that
Gal
feels like
Gadot.
something Jimmy Fallon would
Sorry.
do.
That's funny. That's way more entertaining than
Yeah, that's
I'm
pretty
gonna
good.
eat the Reese's. The other thing is just like the lead up to it. He's like, so have you ever had peanut butter before? She's like, I love peanut butter. You ever had it with chocolate? I've had them, but not really together that much. Okay, cool. Why is this on broadcast television?
Why do I need to watch it?
Yeah, why is this on the second most popular late night talk show in America? I get that Jimmy's whole thing is like he's not super political. He wants his show to feel like a big party. I get that. That's cool. You do your thing. Great.
Yeah.
I don't think someone eating a Reese's peanut butter cup is the solution.
Not great television.
No. It was so boring. So boring. I couldn't believe it. Ugh.
Indeed.
Trying to get those couple ass straws out me cup.
Yeah, I cannot. They're stuck.
I'm really really torn about how I'm gonna make this video. How am I gonna put the whale penises in there? Do I have to censor them?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know. Do you have to censor an animal penis?
I don't know.
What if I feel like if I just posted a picture of a whale penis and I was like, it's a tentacle, nobody bats an eye.
Mm-hmm.
This is my Joker movement.
Okay.
You post a picture of a whale penis and say it's a tentacle and nobody bats an
Boom.
eye.
Yeah.
But you post a picture of a whale penis and say it's a whale penis and society loses its mind.
I think we should hire a ventriloquist.
Okay. So, and did they just lip sync to what?
The whole video.
We could just hire a TikToker for that. That's all TikTok is just saying somebody else's words.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's why
And you just
sounds
put-
are popular.
You just put 2 TikTok screens right next to each
Yeah. Someone does use someone's mind. You get someone who can do the 10-minute long videos.
other. Yeah.
Have you seen a 10-minute long TikTok yet?
No, I usually skip past it, or I'll just scrub to the end.
Because
Because it always says, watch till the end. So I'm just like, okay, just show me the fucking
I just
ending.
love any of those where it's like, watch me do this, and I say, I don't want to watch you do it. I just want to see the final product,
Yeah.
and then I just scrub to the end. But I haven't seen anyone that was actually 10 whole minutes long.
My goodness. No?
No, why would someone post a 10-minute long video onto TikTok?
Yeah, just make a YouTube video.
At that point, yeah.
Man, the street is loud
streets,
here at the
streets
end.
are popping.
Wow.
Streets are really popping off.
They love
here.
us.
They do. Everybody's pop. Everyone loves us, and we're popping. That's what they say about Big Cat Comedy.
Can't wait till episode 10. Get
With
ready,
Elon,
guys.
yeah. Fuck no.